All right, y'all. So we got global news and JP news. We're gonna cover both actually, but we're gonna start off with global because global is, I don't want to say more important. I'm honestly I'm more hyper for JP, but global is anniversary, so I gotta cover the content on global first. But I will be doing global and JP. I didn't want to make this video separate, so I waited until we got the global data download to make this vid. You know what I'm saying? Just so I could just do one vid instead of two. But everybody's favorite EZA is coming out. I think this is probably this is probably like everyone's favorite EZA. I'm not necessarily calling him the strongest, but Kaioken Goku and Blue Vegeta. We need to come up with a name for them, because saying that repetitively is driving me insane. So if you got any ideas, leave a comment for me, man. I don't know what to call them. But this unit right here is finally getting his EZA. It's revealed. Like I said, Broly is coming before this unit. So expect him on the July 22nd, and Broly should be coming out within the next hour. I mean, I said hour, within the next day actually. Yeah. So 2:30 tomorrow morning. Yeah. Okay, cool. So less than 24 hours. This Kale, Caulifla are getting awakened. We're having a world tournament. Surprise! I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm personally excited because that's more stones than I thought. I was gonna make a video about how many stones are we gonna get, but then once I added up and calculated all the stones we were gonna get, I'm like, bro, I'm not finna make this video and have people watch this video and we're only getting a certain amount of stones. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna waste your time. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, but World Tournament, we're getting more stones. So I mean, I don't know if you're link leveling. I know I made that video about link leveling and like it's a good idea to start link leveling now, but I'm gonna tell you an even better idea. When World Tournament comes out, you need to get them free stones. I don't care, like, you don't have to do all the missions, but as long as you get every stone you can from that World Tournament, make sure you do it, especially if you're a free to play player. Chi-Chi's coming out with an EZA, Gohan's coming out with an EZA, Vegito, Tien, they're coming out with an EZA. Of course, they always EZA War Tournament units, previous War Tournament units when a War Tournament comes out. So stay tuned for that. Am I gonna cover these units, kits, and things of that nature? No, not necessarily, because they're not honestly valuable. I mean, Vegito, this Vegito right here, I could cover him because he's valuable. You know what I'm saying? He's actually really good. He's actually a top tier free to play unit. Not many free to play characters. Oh, loading. Excuse me. Hold on, we might have to make a cut. Oh, okay. I was about to say he's solid for a free to play character. Attacking defense 150%, key +2, an additional attacking defense 150%, and great chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack. As the first attacker in turn, launches an additional super attack when there's a Majin Buu Saga category enemy. Superclass allies attacking defense 30%, plus an additional attacking defense 3% per Majin Buu Saga category ally on the team, plus an additional attack 50% when attacking, plus an additional defense 20% with each attack performed up to 100%. Launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. He raises his attack for one turn and causes supreme damage to enemy, and raises allies attack by 30% for one turn. So he's a solid support. You know what I'm saying? He's a dodge supporting character, and this is always useful. So if you want to pick up this little EZA and go ahead and grind him, I mean, I don't mind you. You know what I'm saying? Because he's actually really solid. Oh, why am I on JP? Let's go to global. But yeah, he's the only one I'm gonna cover. Caulifla and Kale, they're solid, but I mean, you've got way better options on Universe 6, especially nowadays. Beerus is coming out, which is amazing. Frieza is coming out, his Awaken. Bardock and Guinea, they're solid. They're solid support. Broly, Chi and Limo is actually the MVP of this little batch of information, because he's making the Super Bosses team excellent, good, amazing, worthy. He's really good. I mean, all you got to know is 7 orbs. That's all you got to know about Broly, Chi and Limo, is collect 7 orbs. I don't have to go over his details, but make sure you collect 7 orbs every time he's on the field. You've got Goku Black, you've got Rose with his orb changing, you've got orb changers on the team now. So he even orb changes himself. But you got to get your rotations right. I'm going to let you know this right now. Never have Rose, Goku Black on the same rotation as Broly, Chi and Limo. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's like a chance, it just happened to happen. You always want Goku Black to be on rotation with Broly, Chi and Limo. He's the better orb support for this unit. I mean, I guess we can go over his kit a little bit. I mean, he is the new Easy A. I just sort of want to make this quick. I want to make this video under 20 minutes. I sort of want to jam everything in there. But, you know, he's the movie boss's lead. Attack and defense 30% per key sphere obtained. Really good, by the way. Plus an additional attack and defense 10% per physical key sphere obtained. Plus an additional key +2 per key sphere obtained. God damn. Wait. I just read the same thing over again. Okay. All allies key +2 and attack 39% with the AGR STR key sphere obtained. All allies key +2 attack and defense. No, it's just and defense 39% with tech or int key spheres obtained. Now I'm gonna let you know right now. A lot of people want to collect the AGL and STR orbs, but I'm more defensive, so you know I get tech and int orbs all the time, or at least I try to. You know what I'm saying? All allies key +2 attack and defense 15% with the rainbow key sphere obtained, plus an additional attack 39% while performing a super attack. Launches an additional super attack in movie bosses or super bosses category allies damage reduction rate plus 10% with key is 24. So this is a slot 1 mechanic. So make sure if you want to activate this, put them in slot 1. So both of your units. This is when you collect 7 orbs. If you got 7 orbs, put them in slot 1. High chance of evading enemy's attack. Evades enemy attack with 7 or more key spheres. This is guaranteed right here. He just has a high chance without 7 orbs, but with 7 orbs is guaranteed. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to physical key spheres when HP is 60% or less. Changes all key spheres to physical key spheres when HP is 39% or less. Once only. So he's solid. Like I said, he's really good. He's the MVP of the batch. I mean, of course, he's better. You know, everybody likes him. But I don't know, for some reason everybody's been talking about this guy for some reason. I don't know. Maybe people like him more, or I actually have no idea. But people has been fiending for this. Maybe it's because of the stones or the anniversary, but on JP people weren't fiending for this unit like how they're fiending for this unit on global. It's like a whole thing. I can't even really put my finger on it. Paragus and Broly, they're solid. You know, their support. Same with Bardock and Gine. I don't really have to go over their details. Just come to the Dokkan wiki. Literally, just type Dokkan wiki, and this page will come up, and you can read their kits. You know what I'm saying? But this is just the characters. You know, this is not everything though. We should be getting events. Yeah, we should be getting more Memorial Battle Movie Edition events. Super Battle Road, Extreme Super Battle Road content. More Supreme Magnificent Battle stages. And more stages for this. This is more free stones right here. We should be getting we should be getting more Dokkan Ultimate Thrill and Battle rewards as well. So yeah, everything's looking really good. So this is everything for global. I'm not gonna go over the event details right now because I will be making videos about, you know, going into this fight. I'm gonna be making video and content going against Beerus, you know, awakening Beerus, going against Frieza, awakening Frieza. You know, doing it. I told y'all I'm gonna make a video about this type of stuff. So that's pretty much it for global right now. But they did move everything up pretty much a whole week earlier. So I don't know, maybe they will shock us and do something special for global. But here's JP, and JP is looking a little stacked right here. You know what I'm saying? Part 2 for Tanabata, bro. You got Int Piccolo. You got number 17 and 18. You got him. He's really good. They made him crack. You know, on representative of Universe 17. And you know, of course, we got the big dog, the big man himself, Jiren, and he comes out tonight? He comes out tomorrow morning. Yeah, 4 o'clock EDT. So I mean, what do I have to say about Jiren? Jiren's amazing. I read his kit yesterday. He's just really solid. I mean, I personally think he's better than Cell Max. A lot of people is not gonna think he's better. I just see the vision. A lot of people are stuck on that Cell Max active, you know, that turn of power or that turn of invisibility, but I don't really see it. I'm seeing more like Jiren's ability to just go on slot 1 for multiple turns and be immortal. I think that's more valuable than a 1-turn protection, because it's only 1 turn. Jiren has multiple turns being invisible, and he has support, and he's doing big damage. Now the only drop off, the difference between Cell Max and Jiren is, let's go ahead and just read bro's kit right here. Translate. So key +8, Attacking defense 350% up. Turn 1, by the way. On first appearance, he can attack break. I'm pretty sure that's either an immediate attack break, or when he attacks, he attack breaks. I don't know which one for sure though. Reduces damage received by 50%. That's just normal. More attacking defense 50% when attacking. And he when you're in the second or third slot, his attack goes up by an extra 100%. And he already has so much. High chance to crit, super great chance to crit, and 11% reduction rate. Okay, but that looks mediocre, right? Like, that's not that good, or that's not that impressive. Let's just go ahead and read his standby. Let's go ahead and read this standby. Actually, I could just go on Twitter and hold on. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, so now I'm on Twitter and we got the translations for Jiren. Yeah, I didn't want to waste any time translating when I could just go on Twitter. So look, he doesn't look too spectacular to the average eye. The average eye is seeing, oh my god, big numbers, damage reduction, crits, just the regular. Trained veteran vets see unstoppable defensive god once he supers. What a huge attack stat. He's gonna have like a 30, 40, 50 million attack stat depending on how many dupes you have. And he has a good standby. And it's not even a bad condition. It can be activated starting from the third turn, from the start of turn. So that means you get him on rotation, and the next rotation you have him, you can transform him. I think that's pretty goddamn good. And then guess what? This is what makes him just, to me, undeniably better than Cell Max. This right here. Unable to attack, yes. But defense 350%. All allies key +3. Reduces damage received by 50%. Plus an additional damage reduction of 11% per key sphere obtained. So all you need is 4 key spheres. And you got 99% damage reduction. You're going to live everything in the game with only 4 key spheres. Right? Plus an additional defense 100% when receiving an attack. What the fuck? Why do you have all this defense, my nigga? I'm sorry for getting a little explosive, but why do you have so much defense? Like, what? Bro, they really made a Jiren unit, bro. Like, this is Jiren, bro. Bro, Jiren was not taking no damage from Blue Goku, bro. He was stomping Blue Kaioken Goku. I don't think people remember this. They actually made a Jiren unit. He didn't come to play games. He faded you a little bit and then he ended it. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? So he got all this and he's an orb changer? And he's an orb changer. And a 70% 2-turn. Oh yeah, he's busted. He's busted. I'm sorry. I know it's gonna be some Cell Max abusers, but Cell Max is so conditional. Jiren ain't conditional at all. You don't have to. He's on multiple teams. He'll be good everywhere. Cell Max isn't. That's my thinking process. An immortal support unit. And you can have it up for 3 turns? Because remember, it's not like Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He only gets 1 turn to do everything. You get 3 full rotate. You can have 3 full rotations of an immortal Jiren. Immortal. I know a lot of people complain like, oh, I can't even build my units up. All you got to do is use his active. He can't even attack. Now you're giving your chance. Now you comfortably in slot 1. You're giving units a chance to build up. And you're pretty much a GOAT. Cell Max only has 1 turn of protecting everybody. I'm taking Jiren every time. I'm sorry. I'm taking him. He's not conditional. He's non-conditional. He has no conditions. Like he doesn't need 5 universes. Like he doesn't need any of that. He just has everything. And then this is what makes him broken. I'm sorry. If you thought this was good, this just makes him even better. I don't know what they were cooking. I know a lot of people are confused with Dokkan. I'm not. I'm somebody who's gonna tell you exactly how I feel immediately. Oh, I don't need to see him in battle. I'm reading his kit, and he's clearly better than Cell, man. He's clearly better than UI Goku. He's clearly better than UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta. Clearly. Key plus 11, attack and defense 400% off the bat. Nobody has that. No one does that. Even when nobody's doing that but Cell Max currently. Right? But he's only 350. Reduces damage received by 60% and 4C super attack, and reduces damage received by an additional 11% for one turn from starter character's entry turn. So at the start of turn, I mean, you just got him out. He has a Scouter, 71% damage reduction, and 400% stats with 11 key. Oh, and don't forget, on his 12 key, he massively raises attack and defense for one turn. Massively raises attack and raises defense for one turn. And his 12 key greatly raises attack and raises defense for one turn. He has a guaranteed stun, by the way. On that first turn, you get Jiren out, he's immortal. He's still immortal. And you get to see where the super attack is, so you know where to put him. You've got plenty of slot 1 options on the Universe Survivor. Plenty of slot 1 options. Plenty. They're everywhere on that team. So that's not a problem with him. Slot 2 and 3, he's the strongest slot 2 or 3 unit in the game. Point blank period. Better than Evo Blue Vegeta. Stronger than Evo Blue Vegeta. He's going to do an attack stat that's fucking incredible. I didn't even finish his kit. Plus an additional attack and defense 111% when attacking. He's a defensive god. He's not dying. No super in the game is killing him. In slot 2 or 3, nothing is killing him in the game. Nothing. There's nothing in the game that's killing him in slot 2 or 3. I promise. Nothing. Cell Max. I watched Cell Max take like 480k from the new Evo Blue Vegeta event. You'll never see Jiren take that much damage ever. And he doesn't even have guard. You'll never see Jiren take that much damage ever from this content that we have. Never. You're never gonna see it ever. Great chance of performing a crit, plus an additional chance of performing a crit, plus 11% with each super attack performed, plus an additional attack plus 50%. Attacks guaranteed to hit and performs a critical hit when key is 24. And he has a little extra, plus an additional attack plus 50% with each super attack received. All in all, man, I'm just gonna let you know right now. I mean, his attack stats are going to be so huge. I know there's not additionals in his passive, but his attack stat is more than it's going to make up for, and it's a guaranteed crit. He's going to be doing like a 35 million to 50 million guaranteed crit. I know everyone glazes Kefla like, oh my god, she has a 17 million, 18 million, 20 million, and then hit a potential 21 million. But, you know, he's just going to be straight offense and straight defense. Bro, his build, you could run an additional build on him. He's one of those characters that can have an additional build. I say it like this. If I was to 79% my Jiren, I would run 10 dodge, 3 crit just to have crit in there. But I mean, hell no. I don't know. I'm only doing 3. I mean, I wouldn't even give him 3 crit. I ain't even gonna lie. 10 dodge, 0 crit, and maximum additional. That's the build. Because he doesn't even need to dodge. Why in the fuck do I need to dodge? Especially when I get to this Jiren right here, and I sort of want him to get hit with the super, because he's going to live it, first of all. He's going to survive it. And he's going to get extra stats, extra buffs. And he has a Scouter. So you know what, like, man, oh yeah, man, you got me messed up. And bro, y'all don't understand how hard he hits. 400% at the start, and then 100% on Ultra Super Attack. And then 111% when attacking. And then plus an additional 50% attack at 24 key. Y'all don't know how explosive his damage is. Y'all just don't see the vision. And his defense is multiplicative. Man, y'all not seeing what are y'all not seeing him? People calling him boring and lame and, oh, he's not that good? Are y'all reading him? Are y'all looking at what he's doing? Jiren is the second best unit in Dokkan, and I'm going to be the first person to say it. before everyone needs to see him in game. He's better than everybody except for Beast Gohan. Everybody. People gonna finally use him and be like, holy crap, he was right. He is that spectacular. He is that amazing. I mean, this is the most clearest goated unit I've ever seen. I mean, except for Beast Gohan. Beast Gohan is never. I mean, man, they just maybe. It's sad to say because I want Jiren. I low-key want Jiren to be better, but like he's not. But he's better than Cell Max. Yeah, he's definitely better than Cell Max. I don't give a fuck what no one says. On my list, he's going at number 2. And I didn't even use him yet. So, let me know what you guys think. I mean, I don't really need to, do too much. I just wanted to glaze Jiren a little bit because he deserves the glaze. I mean, like I said, he's amazing. JP is getting more content. We're gonna get missions as well, but I'm gonna make a separate video on, completing every mission, getting all the free Dragon Stones and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna necessarily go over that, and I want to go over the fights. I might make an OST tier list as well, so stay tuned for that, man.